Hey friend, today I'm going to be starting another Miniverse series, and that is the Harry Potter Back to Hogwarts Miniverse series. The outer ball already shows you some of the things you'll be getting, which is so exciting. And I went ahead and used a hack to get every single thing in this series. So I have all these balls here that I'm going to be opening throughout the next weeks. And I'm going to start with this one here, which has a pinhole. Like I said, the pinhole is right here above the second T in Potter. So let's open it up and see what we get with this pinhole hack. I had to admire the outer packaging on this ball. The colors are so vibrant and the pictures are so cool. And then we have the ball itself, which kind of resembles the Hogwarts castle with the brick wall. I think it's really cute. And here's a quick look at all the things you can get in this series. In the Quidditch section, you can get the Quidditch set, the Nimbus 2001 and 2000. In the Hogwarts Essentials, there's a Gryffindor and Slytherin scarf, Harry Potter's and Hermione's class supplies. And for the care of magical creatures, we have Hedwig, Baby Norbert, and Monster Book of Monsters. And for herbology and divination, we have baby mandrakes and a crystal ball. And today I got the Monster Book of Monsters. So I'm super excited to make this. This already looks super cute and easy to do. I'm going to start off by kind of putting together the extra things. It comes with this table here. I'm just going to set it on the side before opening my first blind package, which is so cute. Inside we have our what I thought was resin, but I think it's just glue. But it just comes in a cute little jar. And then our utensils today is this paintbrush and then a tweezer. And these little things go on the ball, and they're kind of like a stand for it so that the ball can stand on its own. Now to open our second blind package, which is so cute. It's got like a bunch of Quidditch decor on it. Inside we have our wrap for our book. It's like his fur. And then we have the book itself, the Monster Book of Monsters, which comes like this with the outer brown leather wrap that we're going to be putting around the paper. And this book actually has real pages. It would be so cool if there was actually things written in them. Our last blind package of the day is this box. And when you open it, you'll see that you have all of these supplies you need to put our book together. So we have the eyeballs, we have his teeth, we have his tongue, and we have the belt that holds the book shut. So we'll be using all of these things to create our Monster Book of Monsters. Let's start with our book. When we peel back that yellow film, we expose the sticky part that we'll just put down onto the brown leather. I think I made this part a little harder for myself than I needed to. The book is really sticky once you peel off that yellow film, and I made it crooked, so I'm trying to pull it back to fix it, but in the end, it still ends up being crooked. As you can see, it's not fully pressed back, but I figured, you know what, it's good enough. I'm just gonna let it be. So I'm getting out my glue now, and I'm gonna start painting the top of the book here at the ends, and this is where we're gonna put the teeth on. And like I said earlier, I thought this was resin, but I found out later that it's got to be glue because I tried to cure it and it wouldn't cure. So I think it's just a glue and it just has to kind of sit for a while to dry. So now I got the teeth on. I'm brushing the top of my book so that I can put on its fur. And this part was actually really easy to do. So I grab my fur and I unravel it. It is wrapped in twine and it's really soft. Like pulling it open, it's very soft. So I found the part with the hole. That's where the eyes are going to have to go through. So that's the part I'm setting down right now. And then I'm just pushing it down just to make sure that it is flattened enough and it'll stick before I go ahead and glue the rest of the fur down onto the rest of the book. I was actually so excited to get the Monster Book of Monsters for my first ball that I'm opening in this series because it's just so cute and it's one of those things that you really just feel so nostalgic thinking about when you think of Harry Potter. So my book is finally starting to come together. I've got to put its eyeballs in though. And that once it goes in, I feel like it'll make this book look like the Monster Book of Monsters. So the eyes are in now, and just look at it. It looks perfect. Now it says to let it dry for 15 minutes before we grab our tongue and put the tongue into the book. So I'm just going to put it into the center there. And now it's time to secure our book with the belt that they gave us. This will keep our book from chomping us out. And while I finish getting the strap on securely, do you guys remember how you can open the Monster Book of Monsters without getting totally chewed up? Hagrid was the one to tell us how to open it. If you don't remember, he said, just stroke the spine, of course. So as you can see, I gently stroked the spine of this book and I was able to open it up without him chewing my fingers off. And if you just so happen to forget to stroke the spine, you better be ready to put up a fight because this book gets chompy and you'll have to hold him down so that you can tie him back up. Lucky for me, I know how to handle the Monster Book of Monsters. I'm so excited to see all the rest of the things we'll be opening up in this series together. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.